nagtatanong sa inyo, Kaji, kailangan ba may portfolio ka? Kailangan ba may experience ka? Kailangan ba may certification or credentials ka? Kung gusto niyo malaman ang sagot sa mga tanong na yan, please stay tuned until the end para sa mga tips and tricks na i-share ko sa inyo para maging successful kayo sa online journey niyo. Sa channel na to, didiscuss natin more on online work, tips and tricks and success stories sa pagiging VA. So, kung gusto niyo yung mga topic na yun, please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit the notification down below para lagi kang updated sa aking mga video. So, without further ado, let's get started! Guys, I'm Kaji, virtual assistant, executive assistant, bookkeeper, accountant. So, kahit anong work pinapasok ko, basta online kasi online work is
Amazing!
yun! Amazing! Alam ko, marami sa inyo ang gusto mag-work online, maging VA, maging data entry specialist, or freelancer para makapag-work in the comfort of your home, meeting amazing clients all over the world, pero hindi alam kung paano mag-start kasi walang credentials, walang portfolio, and walang experience. I know it is really frustrating. I know how it feels kasi minsan ko na yung naramdaman in the first 2 months na naghahanap ako ng first client ko. Minsan nga naiisip ko, ganun ba ako para hindi ma-hire. Pero alam ko naman sa sarili ko na hindi. Pero mapapaisip ka, sa tagal ko na nag-a-apply, walang tumatanggap sa akin. Siyempre, anong mali? So, something is wrong na kailangan mong gawin para ma-hire ka at mapansin ka ng client mo. Okay? So, marami nagtatanong, kailangan ba may experience? Kailangan ba may credentials or certification? Kailangan ba may portfolio kang maipakita? The answer is, depende. Bakit? So, ganito yan. 60% of the clients, ang hinahanap is experienced VA or experienced data analyst, data entry specialist, at 40% naman ang nag-hire ng walang experience. So, since beginner lang tayo, dun tayo mag-focus sa 40% fact na pwede tayong ma-hire kahit wala tayong experience, walang portfolio, or credentials. Alam niyo ba, sa loob ng 4 years na nag-work ako online, meeting amazing clients all over the world, na-realize ko na it doesn't really matter kung may experience ka, kung may portfolio ka, at kung may credentials ka. What really matters is, you can deliver the results your prospect clients is aiming for or looking for. Having credentials and experience doesn't really matter to a client 100% as long as you can deliver the results. Marami na akong na-experience na client na hindi naman nila tinatanong anong course ako graduate, kung may portfolio ba ako, or kung may experience ako. Pero at the end, naha-hire ako kahit wala akong experience. Kasi what they are looking for is someone na makakatulong sa business nila. Someone who can take their business from this situation to another level, which is their desired situation. Halimbawa, mag-client ako, ang situation niya, current situation niya is wala siyang masyadong clients. So, ano yung goal? Bakit siya nag-post sa online job or sa Upwork or sa pre-app? So, ang goal is to get more clients to grow his or her income. And ngayon papasok si web researcher or si lead generation VA na kaya siyang ihanap ng mga prospect clients sa pamamagitan ng pag-research online, paggagamit ng Google search, finding contact information ng mga target market niya. So, dyan siya pumapasok. So, another, yung business situation. Maraming business card si client and gusto niya ilagay lahat ng details ng contact, ng business card na yun into a spreadsheet. Na ang ilalagay dito sa spreadsheet is contact number, email address, contact name, and then yung company. Hindi na niya kayang gawin yun kasi syempre busy na siya sa sa ibang gawain sa business niya. Magagawa pa niya ba yun? So ngayon, magpo-post siya sa isang freelancing website or sa internet to find someone na who can transfer the information from the business card to an Excel file. So, ngayon, dyan pumapasok si Data Entry BA. So, kung kaya mong gawin yon kahit wala kang experience, then you are a valuable to the client. You don't need an experience. You don't need to be an expert. All you have to do is prepare your proposal and show them that you can help them. Okay, first, change your mindset. Yan yung lagi kong sinasabi kung napanood nyo na yung mga previous vlog ko. Change your mindset. Kasi, kung hindi pa ready yung mindset mo, then you will not be successful sa pag-online job mo. Kasi dito, pwede kang ma-reject. And yung rejection, minsan masakit yan kasi bakit ka ni-reject? So, something is wrong sa'yo. And you have to correct that. Kailangan mong i-improve yung sarili mo para ma-hire ka the next time na mag-apply ka. And yung rejection na yun, gawin mo siyang inspiration to try better and to do better. Number 2, you have to choose your niche. Yes, gusto mong mag-work online, pero ano yung kaya mong i-offer sa client mo? You need to know sino ba yung mga taong gusto mong tulungan at kung paano mo sila matutulungan. Kasi when we talk about freelancing, this is a business, your business, and you are offering your services to your chosen market. I would suggest to focus on one market only kasi beginner pa lang kayo. So, kung gusto mo maging VA, sino yung mga tao na gusto mong tulungan? Kung gusto mo ng pagdidesign, so, ang pipiliin mong niche is yung pagdidesign. Kung gusto mo yung mga social media, then go for social media VA or manager. Kung passionate ka sa accounting, so mag-freelance accountant or bookkeeper ka. You need to identify also kung anong klaseng business ang gusto mong tulungan. E-commerce ba yan? Influencer ba yan? So, ganun siya. You need to be clear kung ano yung gusto mong pasuking career. You need to be clear on your goal. Huwag mong applyan lahat in one goal. Like, kasi, for example, ay, data entry ako. Ay, VA ako. Ay, gusto ko maging designer. Ay, gusto ko Amazon VA ako. Ay, ito kasi malaki yung sahod. No. Please don't do that. Sa online, kung halimbawa, ang pinili mong niche ay ang pagiging data entry specialist, at nakakuha ka ng client mo at tumagal, pero hindi ka naging masaya, you can always change your niche. Pero one at a time. Because being a freelancer or data entry or VA, or kung ano man yung pasukin mo, you need to solve your client's problem. Pero kung sabog-sabog yung niche mo, how can you solve their problem kung hindi ka specialista nung niche na yun? What if as of now, hindi mo pa alam kung anong niche mo? So then ask yourself these questions. What is the thing that you've always enjoyed doing? So, kung halimbawa gusto mo yung pagdidesign, kung gusto mo mga drawing or mga, more on creative, pagiging creative, pagdidesign. Kung gusto mo yung pagkakalculate, gusto mo yung numbers, then bookkeeper or accountant ka. Pero kung gusto mo yung parang mga secretary, mga ganyan datingan, then VA ka. So, ganun siya. So, number 2 question, kung hindi mo pa rin alam kung anong gusto mong pasukin, what is the one thing that you've always wanted to pursue? So, halimbawa, nung college ka, nag-accountancy ka, pero hindi mo naman siya gusto, di ba? Parang sinabihan ka lang, ito, kunin mo accountancy, pero hindi mo siya gusto. Pero suppose mo gusto mo yung para mga mass comm, yung mga communication, then you can go for, customer service support. Yan, mga customer support. So, ganun siya. Tanungin mo yung sarili mo kung ano yung mga bagay na gusto mong gawin at gusto mo sanang gawin. Kung alam mo na yung niche mo, you have to know the skills na kailangan para makamit, para maging successful ka dun sa niche na yun. So, kailangan mo mag-study, kailangan mo mag-research para malaman mo paano ba nila, halimbawa, web research, mag-research ka din. How to be a web researcher. So, ganyan, mag-research ka, mag-aral ka, meron mga free tutorial. So, dito sa channel ko, mag-create tayo ng mga free tutorial kung paano maging data entry, paano maging VA, paano maging web researcher, maging lead generator. Pag-aaralan natin yan in the future. Another tip is, di ba, for example, gumawa ka na ng account mo based dun sa website na tinuro ko in the previous video. Kung nakagawa ka na ng profile mo, ang best mong gawin is to check other freelancers' profile. Tingnan mo kung paano nila ginawa yung profile nila. So, pwede ka rin makakuha ng mga idea doon kung ano yung mga ginagawa nila. Tapos, i-research mo. Pwede mo rin maging basihan yung profile nila para makapag-create ka ng magandang profile based doon sa nakita mong profile ng ibang freelancer. Now that your mindset is ready, you have your niche, and you know the skills needed para maging successful, now you have to create the offer. So, kung mapapansin nyo doon sa Facebook profile ko, meron ako doon na offer. I help business owners to focus more in growing their business by taking care of their accounting database. So, that's my offer. So, kapag kumukuha ako ng mga client ko, yun yung sinasabi ko. How can I help her? How can I help him? So, I am going to help you to focus more on your business. So, by taking care of your accounting database. So, ganito ang gawin nyo. So, ito yung pattern niya. I help. Tapos yung target market nyo, sino sila. Tapos yung desired result by skills or strategy. So, yun yung pattern. I help your target market, your desired results by strategy or yung skills mo. So what's your offer? You have to think about it. So please post your offer in the comment section below and let me see if you can attract my attention or the other subscribers' attention. So this is the pattern ha. Always remember, I help yung target market mo, the desired result, by your skills na pwede mong i-offer sa kanya. Once you have the offer, you have to present that offer to many target clients as you can. So you can do this by creating your online account sa mga freelancing website na binigay ko in my previous video. So kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung video ko na yun, make sure na mapanood nyo para makakuha kayo ng mga tips and tricks kung saan kayo makakakuha ng mga prospect clients nyo. Yung link is nasa description below. And another tip na may bibigay ko sa inyo is kapag nag-create kayo ng cover letter, make sure na it makes sense. For example, nag-apply ka as a virtual assistant, pero yung cover letter mo is pang accountant. Sa tingin mo ba ma-hire ka? Syempre hindi, kasi walang sense. So, make sure na lahat ng cover letter mo is related sa ina-applyan mo. You have to edit your cover letter. Hindi yung may ginawa ka na, may template ka na, tapos may pwede to, sendan mo. Hindi ganon. Make sure na magme-make sense talaga siya dun sa ina-applyan mo. Lalo na yung mga ibang job application, meron silang mga instruction na dapat mo sundin para ma-consider ka nila sa next level ng application. So, tandaan nyo, mag-focus lang muna tayo on one area. Don't go for each job posted in the freelancing website na binigay ko sa inyo dahil lang malaki yung sahod niya. All you have to do to start your freelancing career is to change your mindset, choose your niche, know the skills, and study the skills, create your offer, and present the offer. If you're going to focus on one area, you can solve bigger problem. And then, kapag nakasolve ko ng bigger problem, magiging specialista ka dyan sa niche mo yan. So, you can charge your client the highest rate you wish to charge them. Yeah, that's it. Please don't forget to comment your offer in the comment section below, and personally, magre-reply ako dyan kung maayos ba or attractive ba yung offer mo. Kapag ako, halimbawa, yung magiging kliyente mo, i-hire ba kita dahil dun sa offer mo. So, yeah. I hope this video will guide you through your online journey. If you have any question related sa online work, please comment down below, and don't forget to hit subscribe and click the notification bell para lagi kayo updated sa aking mga video. See you on my next video. Bye!